All right, so this is kind of cool. Yesterday, we did the big city guy, Lopez, made him a cool New York City apartment with a subway station below. I think today we're going to go in the total opposite direction and go with wanting my family to stay in harmony with nature. I don't know the kangaroos very well. I don't know this little darling, but let's introduce ourselves. Oh, Mathilda. Wee baby. Oh, Mathilda, you are so sweet. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I don't know if we've ever met before on a mystery island or not, but I'm looking forward to building your vacation home. Let's discuss our options. Bring the little one along. Okay, Mathilda. Yes, let's see what you're wanting. An eco-friendly environment. Okay, so Cube had an eco-friendly factory, but we don't have any factory component here. Looks like we've got a hammock and a fern and some of the Casablanca lilies. So we'll just be doing lots of natural stuff for you, Mathilda. Okay. Now, how about your location? All right, Mathilda, I think we're going to go with this one, nestled in the woods here, and maybe get you a log cabin going. Yeah, I think we'll definitely do that. And we'll have lots of nice greenery, perhaps both outside and inside. And Mathilda, I work exclusively in 2 floors so that I can use 2 different sets of wallpaper and flooring. Gives me lots more flexibility to exercise my ideas. Okay, yes, I would be delighted, Mathilda. Let's take a look at the site. Oh, yes, I used this very recently for fauna, but we're going to do something very different with yours, wee baby. She was all about pianos. An eco-friendly environment. Okay. What other items do you have on your wish list here, Mathilda? Oh, the moss stool. Oh, yes. I got to remember you have a little baby with you. We'll definitely, maybe one of the rooms will be a nursery. We'll just kind of see. Good. I was wondering if we'd see the solar panel. I wonder if the wind turbine is here as well. She likes the minestrone. Oh, a little volcano. Nice. Oh, yes. I've got to remember the toys. Okay, we are definitely going to incorporate that in. Okay, Mathilda, will you just give me some time and we'll see what I can come up with for you. All right, Mathilda. Well, I went a little crazy on your eco-friendly environment. So let's take a look around. First of all, you have the awesome botanical shirt on, looking really natural and environmental, and a little windflower crown. And Nico is also wearing the windflower crown. And you have a windflower wreath on your log cabin. So, Mathilda, I really see you as a homesteader and someone who is one with nature and trying to do a bunch of environmentally conscious stuff and really killing it. So good for you. Let's take a tour of your outside. So first of all, it's a lovely late morning here on the Mathilda homestead. And let's look around. So you have a wheat field here. You grow your own wheat, you have a sourdough starter inside and make bread regularly, and you cultivate your own wheat out in this field. You have a well here, a little tree, You do plenty of outdoor cooking. We've got this brick oven here. We've got some extra wood for the brick oven, and an apiary, a place where you raise your bees and have honey. I wish I'd had some bees in my pocket to release. After I get some more honeybees sometime, I might have to bring them here, because I think that would be a cool add to have in your eco-friendly environment. I have a hammock back there amongst the trees. It's a little tough to see back there in the left, but if you just need to rest in the shade for a little bit. We've got a silo to store your grain after you use this winnower to get it ready for storage. You've got some seedlings right here by your front door, along with a butter churn, the aforementioned lovely log cabin here. We've got a milk jug that's perhaps just been delivered. Cool little space with a campfire here where Nico is sitting. Back in that right corner, you can see you've got a gigantic rain barrel that you use to capture the rain. You've got a solar panel there to use solar energy. You've got a wind turbine in the back corner for wind energy. So you're really doing a bunch of very environmentally conscious things. You've got your laundry set up back there with your clothesline, the wash basin, a bucket, and the water spigot. I am standing in your wonderful garden where you're growing a variety of your own vegetables, and you do lots of canning and fermenting as well. We have some soil in this wheelbarrow and an additional bunch of seed starts here. And I had never noticed these birds were in this area, so that's really cool that there is those little bluebirds. So I may not have the honeybees, but we've got bluebirds around. So your homesteading location is, I think, just perfect for you, Mathilda. Okay, let's go ahead and go inside. So, Mathilda, you are an incredibly busy homesteader, and therefore you have an incredible amount of materials that you have for your projects. First of all, just draw your attention to the large bay window looking out back of your log cabin. It looks a little dark back there because remember, you're right in front of that whole forest. So that is your view onto your forested back area. So let's begin to the left here. This is your crafts corner. And so you have a massive loom here. You do in fact, you made that botanical shirt you're wearing, as well as all of the rugs in the joint. So you're very skilled with weaving. You can see on the wall several embroidered pieces that you completed. So those are lovely. You have an old-fashioned sewing machine here. And then on these shelving units, you can see some yarn, a little sewing project area, as well as a sewing kit, I think it is. I can't remember, wooden sewing kit or something, that you've got all sorts of sewing materials in. And then you have a more modern sewing machine here as well. So just depending upon your project, which one you might use, as well as the Paradise Planning coffee or teacup there that I got quite recently, I think, which I think is really cute. And then also what we have here is a spinning wheel. So we didn't see any sheep out there, but perhaps you have some of your sheep friends over when they need some shearing, and you're able to make your own yarn. Let's go ahead and move back here. So we've got a little plant here, and then we get into some of your extensive kitchen items. So we've got a blender and a scale. Scale, very important for things like sourdough bread making and fermenting. A mixer. You've got some cabinets here full of various things that you've preserved and canned. You can see some of them above. Again, you do a lot of your own canning, fermenting, pickling. We've got a cool insect poster up there on the wall. And here we've got a basket of fruit that you've picked and some preserves next to that, some sourdough bread that you've made, a delicious cherry pie that is probably very recently out of the oven. I actually looked up this item in the game. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting its name, but it's pickled turnips is what the Japanese name that I looked up meant. So that fit right in with your various preserving. And again, some tomato juice you've made from your tomatoes, various things that you have. Whenever you can make it yourself, you do. We've got a spice rack, some coconut oil, some bags of perhaps your flour that you've produced. Then we get a little bit more into the kitchen proper with this ranch sink and counter that has some knives on it, as well as the knives on the wall, and a lovely shelving unit above. What I imagine those two square plant type things are living herbs, maybe like basil or mint or something that you can pick. You've got some cute stickers for your little one on your refrigerator, some canned goods above, as well as a shelf of condiments and other kitchen items up there. You've got some sauteed veggies on the stove. This is your kombucha corner here with your sugar, your kombucha that's fermenting, and some glass bottles of some of the kombucha that you have completed. We can see on the wall some pots and pans and cooking implements. And above that, I imagine those hanging items as like dried herbs that you're drying out to use, maybe something like rosemary. We have a vegetable basket here, and this little jar is your sourdough starter, which you feed regularly and make all sorts of delightful sourdough goods with it. Then we have your kitchen table. You have a freshly baked pound cake here, and there is a little high chair for your little one here. We also have some of these lovely, I think these are the Nordic lamps. You had a bunch of Nordic furniture in your preference, and so I tried to incorporate quite a few of those Nordic items mixed with the ranch items for the kitchen. Coming over here, cute little owl clock, one of those mom's tea cozy sets there. And I like how your music in here is with the music box, so it's a little bit of a different feel to that KK Safari song. On this wall, we have a nice natural wooden clock, which I wouldn't be surprised if you made, as well as this fish poster, and a place to relax, the Nordic couch and low table, as well as the Casablanca lilies, which were one of your requirements. I believe in this room, the Casablanca lilies and this fern were requirements, and I think the hammock was your other requirement. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. So upstairs we have plenty of room for the little ones to play. Now I'm not sure how old this little one in your pouch is. If it would be more totally baby crib age or a little bit older to be in its own bed. But I'm just going to imagine that you have another one running around somewhere. So this would be the real true nursery, where we have a little baby carriage, a little pet bird here, the high chair, the baby bed. We can see one of your embroidered items here on the wall, a couple of stuffed animals, and these children's books. We'll come along to the second room here. So this might be a slightly older child, and got the soccer ball here and little kitty shoes and the dreamy bed. And we see quite a few toys here, some stuffed animals, some models, a little piggy bank, a couple of the blocks, and that ring toss, and a little rocking horse here, as well as this whole stuffed animal shelving here, as well as the one on the wall, and a cute little mobile hanging above the bed. Coming around here, we can see a Nintendo Switch, a little clay set, a pop-up book. I thought that gyroid was kind of cool, and I like what it does with this music. And then a picture of you and your little one, Mathilda. So we've got a little crafts table here. You've got your little dog and his dog house. In the center here, some more fun things for the little ones to do. We've got a puzzle as well as a painting set. And then, Mathilda, this is your area here with your bed with your cute music player next to it and your shoes next to your bed. Nice fern in front of the window. Oh, I forgot to mention, so up here, you're above the tree line, so your beautiful bay window has a great outdoor view of the blue sky. Got your little vanity here and a bureau, a couple of cute teddy bears in the corner, the little car racetrack, and a place for you to sit. If you ever get a moment to sit, Mathilda, I don't know. You have so much going on. It's hard for me to imagine you taking a break. And I thought you'd appreciate Van Gogh's Starry Night here above your couch. And we can see a little cute heart clock above as well. So you can really see the kids' influence here, a place for them to have fun. Lots of whimsical rugs. I put a different rug in each of the kids' rooms. And with this fish one over here. And then since you are so environmentally friendly, I thought that having a picture, a rug of the earth, which I'm sure you wove as well, in the center was kind of a cool idea. All right, Mathilda. Well, what do you think about your eco-friendly environment? Oh, I forgot you've got a little key ring holder there and a light switch next to your front door too. I forgot to put those there. It is all ready, Mathilda. I'm so excited for you to take a look around. Well, you're so welcome. Well, I did go a little overboard on this one, Mathilda. I don't usually spend quite this much time, but I got so excited about the sourdough bread and the kombucha. I mean, I was just sort of building my ideal quarantine kitchen area, so I had a lot of fun. Look at your eco-friendly environment. Lots to do in here. Girl, you are going to be busy. Oh, nice. Oh, well, it was my pleasure, Mathilda. I really don't know the kangaroos very well, but I've sure loved your concept, and it's been fun working with you. Nice. I see you're getting right to utilizing your spinning wheel. That's great. Yeah. You've got lots to do, my friend. Oh, nice seeing you getting right to tending the veggies. Excellent. Oh, good. I wonder if you're doing a little harvesting or a little planting. I mean, there are all these seedlings here, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little planting going on. Good, good. And I like how you're teaching all of these good gardening habits to the little one, too. Excellent, excellent. Look at that careful care given to those carrots. I think those tomatoes look ready to pick. Oh, love it. You're looking pretty happy doing a little dance up there. Well, you guys are working on a puzzle and I'm doing a little painting. It's perfect. Oh, good. Good to keep an eye on the veggies. We do not want those to burn. They smell delicious, though. All right, Mathilda. Well, it is time for me to head back. Well, you are so welcome. You and your wee baby just enjoy your new home, and I'd love to come back and visit you and eat some of the delicious stuff that you make. Later.